Hi everybody. I am going to show you a little bit about some physical and chemical changes while I was cooking dinner tonight. Our sub said today that you guys were still struggling a little bit, so I thought this would be a great opportunity. I'm going to start with some soup that I'm making. It's called pho. I'm hoping it's going to turn out good, but who knows. So I have this broth that's making right now. I've got a mixture of water and some broth that is boiling. Once you have some boiling liquid and I have steam coming out, we call that a change of state of matter. And that would be a physical change that's happening. All of these molecules are not changing from the molecules that they are. They're still going to be water. It's just that it's boiling now. I'm going to come over here to the other ingredients that I have. I have some vegetables that I have chopped and minced and grated, and all of these things are physical changes. Just in case you guys don't know what these look like, normally I have some pictures for you. This is called a ginger, and I took it from this root looking thing, and I have minced it up with some garlic. And this hasn't changed from being garlic and ginger, it's just changed its size, so that's going to be just a physical change. And I have some broccoli over here. I'm sure you guys know what broccoli's like. Gross, right? So broccoli, I just took it from a big old bushel like this, looks like a little tree, and I sliced it up. That's still broccoli, so it's a physical change. I just changed the size of it. Did the same thing over here with these carrots. They used to be big old carrots, like so. Those are a little bit more delicious. Then I have some scallions, also called green onions when I was growing up. I don't know why we called them green onions. I guess they are onions. But I have sliced those, and once again, they haven't changed what they are. They've just changed their size, so that is a physical change. And then I have this mixture. I know it looks super gross right now, but that is a mixture of pork and shrimp and soy sauce and some chili pepper flakes and some olive oil. All of this stuff in the bowl hasn't changed anything about the molecules. All it is sitting together. A mixture is always a physical change because technically it could be separated out. Now nothing has gone through a chemical change just yet until I put all of this together and I add it onto the heat where all of the molecules are going to change. In fact, all of these things are made up of these molecules called lipids and carbohydrates and proteins, and that's where we get energy. You guys are going to see a molecule like this quite often, or a compound called glucose. It's got carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen inside of it. This is where we get all of our energy from. This is called an organic compound because it has carbon. In fact, it has carbon linked with hydrogen, and that's a pretty important thing for our body. Living organisms are all carbon-based, and so they are called organic compounds. And this all happens within our body. Whenever we eat our foods, those carbohydrates and those lipids break down. They go through a chemical change, and they reform into a new molecule for us to use for energy. So I'm going to go try now to make these wontons and make this soup. I hope I don't starve to death because it's gross. I just wanted to give you a little tutorial. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.